back to our channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a family update. I haven't done one of these in about 2 weeks, so it's been like not that long, but honestly a lot has happened in 2 weeks, so we've been pretty busy. If you've been keeping up with our other family videos, you'll know that we're going to be moving very, very soon, so it's like super crunch time. I've been selling a lot of stuff on eBay and on Facebook, like just trying to let go of things that we don't need and don't want to be bringing into the new place with us, because I kind of want to like super simplify our lifestyle so we don't have like a ton of stuff that we have. So I'm going to be doing like a video on like Facebook sales and just like showing you like all the Facebook sales I've been doing so far. Stuff has been going really well on Facebook, so I'm super happy about that. And then yeah, I have been completely like I don't know, I completely forgot how far along I was. Like randomly just forgot how like I know that the due date is December 28th, but like I just completely was like, wait, how many weeks am I? And I was doing like all these like, you know, every week like doing these little, you know, showing my stomach and stuff. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't remember how far along I am. So I was thinking for like a couple days, I was like, maybe I should call the OBGYN office, and then I was like, I swear they're probably gonna laugh at me, and then when I go in they're gonna be like, oh, this is the person who like called and didn't remember like how far along she was, like, because I feel like that's a weird thing to forget how far along you are. And I was just like, maybe I should just ask my like OB next time I'm in the office and like just like ask her and be like, oh wait, so I just want to make sure like how far along am I again? But like I was just like, that will look so bad. So I looked at my ultrasound. I forgot that the ultrasound actually had the date on there, that the date that I took the ultrasound, I was 9 weeks and 6 days. So the next day, like the day after the ultrasound, that Saturday, I was 10 weeks. So I was able to like count the weeks, like the Saturdays and stuff. And so I'm 15 weeks, and this Saturday I will be 16 weeks. So I am a little bit like, I don't know, like, and after I did that, that was like a few days ago. And then I forgot again and had to do it again in the calendar, but at least I know now. So like, at least I have that ultrasound picture and I can be like, oh, I was 9 weeks and 6 days. And I don't know why that's like stuck in my head, but at least I like figured it out. But anyways, this is what my stomach looks like right now. Look at that. Yeah. So, check, we like figured out how far along we are, 15 weeks and a little bit. Yeah, so we've kind of been doing a lot of stuff. Like we went to the beach, and that was like super fun. Like we just, I don't know, we went to like a small beach that was close to us. It was like probably 50 minutes away, 55 minutes away. The other beach in our area is like 3-4 hours. Depending on traffic, it can be like 6 hours, like 5 or 6. So, we were not wanting to go there. It was funny because like the whole drive there, the kids were like super quiet and just like they were sleeping for a little bit. Then they were just like on their tablets for a little bit. And then towards the end, Liam just started like wailing like, okay, I'm ready to get out of this car seat. And I was like, yeah, if we went to the other beach, it would have been so bad because he would have been doing this for like hours. But anyways, yeah. So we went to the beach. It was like a small beach. It's perfect for us though, like, because we just went there for, you know, the day and then came back home, and it was good. I don't know, like I'm weird about having beach water on my body for like 6 hours after I've like been in the beach. Like I need to like shower like with actual soap and stuff afterwards. But it was like super fun. We had a good time and the boys loved it. We were in the water for like 2 hours and then I took them out because they were getting really cold. And then they still wanted to go back in, so yeah, it was pretty interesting. I still have nail polish on my toes from Mother's Day. Check it out. This is our little beach setup over here. Oh, you're freezing.
Yeah, I was colder before. I think it's just because I'm still dripping wet.
This is Caitlin changing behind this towel.
Do you remember when we went to Virginia Beach and we all changed like this around top and then bottom?
Yeah.
And then and we're all covered in gray, and the grandma gets in there and changes top and bottom at the same time. And I was like, oh shit, which way
I'm still just in my bathing suit. I'm pretty much dry, which is why I don't want to go back in the water, but the boys really do. we were in the water for about a couple hours and then they want to go back in, so yeah, I didn't get my hair wet. I pretty much just
Yeah, mine
got
was a mess.
I pretty much just got my
The
like
bathing
up
suit
to
looks
my
really nice,
tummy.
actually.
Thank you. Up to my stomach wet. But yeah, my stomach. Oh, Liam's coming out.
Still warmer than me.
I'll stay over there.
Okay, Miss Karate. Grandma's over here with her umbrella. Being all fancy. Okay. Wherever the food is, the wipes are. Should be in that bag.
You can't possibly get out of shape, honestly.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I said I can't what?
You can't possibly get out of shape if you tried.
What do you mean? I'm not even in
You
shape
sat on
yet.
your couch for 2 years, you still would not get out of shape.
Wow. I am
Like
out of shape.
me.
No feet. Push up.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, now it gets our
The
back.
lengths becomes
Wait, just get back in and I'll get the water.
Alright.
Like you bury yourself from your legs first. It's actually not that bad right now. Hey, if you're getting out, now would be the time because it's not windy. Watch out, man. Gotta get some water. Oh, is it? Sorry.
Poor Caleb.
That was a bad throw.
I'm ready.
All these are bad throws.
Go right here.
Well, let's be good. Let me grab the camera. You do it then.
I will, honey.
You will?
In 20 years, maybe. Hey, honey. Clay's behind you.
No, you're shivering. You gotta get a towel, buddy.
Do you see my feet?
Stay standing up, buddy.
Look at my feet go.
He wants to be like,
He wants to be buried.
That was
Do
a
you see
skate.
my...
He wants to be buried now.
Kel, do you see my toes?
You want to be buried now? God, no, Clay. Clay, you gotta get dry. You're shivering bad, buddy. Come on. You have to know. Yeah, you can't get buried right now. You're shivering too hard.
I probably need to change my clothes now just so I can be warm, but I can't dry.
Did you bring a...
You can't dry in your shorts, you said? Okay, Caleb is now officially a merman.
Well, almost.
Kind of.
Gotta pack this stuff on.
Whoa, he's a chunky merman.
Got some junk in that junk. What are you doing? Why did you
You've cracked free. That's the biggest fat burn I've ever seen.
Listen, Caleb.
What I really want to see is how he gets all that sand off.
He's so tall, guys. Like, this is ridiculous.
Clay, you okay? Are you? So, yeah, that wasn't like anyone's first time at the beach actually, except for a little baby in the belly. But anyways, that kind of doesn't count, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So we went to the beach. The car had to get inspected, and like stuff just started like kind of crouching up on me. Like, we have 2 vehicles right now, and then 2 bikes, so 4 vehicles technically. So anyways, like, there was the registrations for all of them, like pretty much all at the same time, and then the inspections for them were like 2 were like in June and 2 were in May. And I don't know why, like usually I'm really good at keeping up on stuff, but like we sold a bike, got another bike, and for some reason I mixed up the dates thinking that I had until August to re-register one of the bikes, and so one of the bikes went past registration. The Subaru with inspection, I remembered, like I looked at the sticker literally like 2 days before it needed to be inspected, and that really sucked because it was super inconvenient. It's always inconvenient for everyone, like when you find out like right then. It's inconvenient for like the mechanic because they're backed up out the wazoo, like with so many people and stuff. And then also inconvenient for you because you have to literally drop whatever you're doing and just like go take it in, or it's like not drivable, or you can get pulled over or whatever. So it turned out that the Subaru actually had like a light at the back that was out. I have changed the front headlights of the Subaru before, but not like the back light, so I had to change that. And I went to Walmart to get that part, and they actually had it, so I was happy about that. Okay, so we have kind of a lot to do today. I dropped the kids off with Caitlin, so I don't have them right now. I have to get the car inspected. It's the 30th, and the car needs to be inspected by tomorrow. So I am like running late on that. I'm a super procrastinator, so this is normal for me. Anyways, before I get the car inspected, I have to change the rear light because it's out, so I'm gonna do that for the first time. So I have the light out. It was pretty easy, and apparently you're supposed to pull this out, but like every time I pull it, it feels like it's not gonna come out. So I'm gonna put the phone down on something so that I can use both of my hands to pull this. Hopefully it'll pull out. Oh gosh, yeah, that's okay, the bulb's out. Now I should go look for this piece, I guess, because it has like the number on it. So I'm gonna go into Walmart now. I'm like right outside of Walmart conveniently, so we're gonna go in and check for this bulb and see what we can find. Okay, so we're in Walmart now, and I think I may have possibly located, this says, where are you, buddy? It says 7443. So I'm going to look. I think it's here. Oh wait, this is 7440. Let's see if I can find it. Ah, 7443. Second to last one, because there's one over here. Let me check and make sure the voltage is correct. It's a little higher, but it is the part, so 1221 5W. Yep. Okay, so we're getting these, and they are $5.97, which isn't bad. We're just gonna stay here for a little bit because this song is good. Okay, so we're back at the car now. I'm just gonna snap the bulb in. Should be a piece of cake, hopefully. And then we're supposed to twist this clockwise into the sky. Oops, sorry, you can't see. Okay, I think that's in. Ah, now it's working. I think. It's so glary out here. I think it's working though. And then I ended up taking it to the mechanic. Okay, so the normal mechanic that we go to get inspections for the vehicles, different from the mechanic we go to get service for the vehicles done, because I just don't like wasting the family mechanic's time to just do like an inspection or like an oil change or something like that. So I do the oil changes and inspections at like a different mechanic, and like more of a commercial type mechanic. And then I do, what is it? Yeah, so the commercial type mechanic was completely backed up. They weren't gonna have any type of slots available at the time. I dropped the kids off with Caitlin because I just didn't know how long I was going to be waiting there, and I didn't want to be stranded with them for a while. Like, I just didn't want them to be uncomfortable, you know. So it turned out that I called another mechanic that wasn't too far away, like too much farther away from the other commercial mechanic I was talking about. And they actually had an opening. They were able to do it in 2 hours. The commercial mechanic that we usually go to is like right by Eli's workplace. And then, so I would have just like dropped the car off there, walked to Eli's workplace. This other mechanic that I ended up having to go to that was like definitely gonna get it done that day. They were like across a super busy road and like down. So it was probably like half a mile away from where Eli is. So my plan was to drop off the car over there and then walk over to Eli's work area and like hang out over there for a little while, like at a place close to it, so that, you know, like after Eli got off of work, he could come and pick me up, and then we could go swing by the car and get it and all that stuff. Eli had ridden his bike that day. So anyways, yeah, it wasn't like he could just take me home because he didn't have the other car, but he could have gone home to get the other car and came back, and yeah, but whatever. Okay, so basically I go drop off the car, and she's like, the lady is super strange. Like, she's like, oh, I'll give you a holla when it's done. And I was like, okay, all right. Like, first of all, when I walked in, she was like, kind of like, didn't acknowledge me at all. So I was kind of just standing there. There were a whole bunch of like employees in the waiting room because they were in their like uniform and stuff, and they were just sitting there, and there was like nobody else that was like a person getting their car serviced. And so I walk in, I'm just standing there in front of this lady's desk, and I'm just like standing there, and she literally does not like look at me. She doesn't anything, but she sees me because, I don't know, you can just tell when somebody sees you, you know? But so anyways, she then is just like I start looking around super awkwardly because I'm just like, I'm just standing here. And then she's like, I'll be with you in a minute. And then so I just go and sit down. And then I'm sitting there for a little while, and she finally is like, oh yes, can I help you? And like, it's like, it was like kind of awkward. I just felt like awkward like right off the bat. And then she like, you know, gets some information for me and stuff, and a phone number, and she says she'll let me know when the car is done. And she's like, it'll probably take around an hour, and which is better than what she said on the phone. And I was like happy about that. So I ended up, you know, like leaving her with one of the keys for the Subaru, and then I walked all the way over to close to where Eli is like working or whatever. And I waited for an hour. She didn't call me, so I was just like, okay, I guess like she didn't get done. I ended up going to a couple stores, just like walking around in a couple of stores. I went to like, I think Dollar Tree and like somewhere else, and like I was just walking all over the place because I was like, I'm literally like a little nomad, like have nowhere to go. So I'm just walking around like everywhere. And then Eli gets off of work. He comes around with the bike, and he's like, I'll walk with you over there because I don't want to like take the bike. I didn't have my helmet, so yeah, so he walked with me over there. This is, at this point, like 4 hours have passed, like 3.5 hours have passed. And I look at the car from like across the street, and I'm like, they're already done with it, because the car is facing a different direction like from how I parked it. So I was like, they already like finished it. The lady just didn't call me. And then we walk in, the same thing. She doesn't acknowledge us. We just walk up to the front, and we're like, hey, we're here to pick up, you know, we're like, hello, we're here to pick up the Subaru. And she's like, I'll be with you in a minute. So we literally go and sit down again. And I don't know, she's just typing on the computer and stuff. And we end up like picking it up. She didn't say anything about like, sorry I didn't call you or anything like that. It was kind of annoying because I had things that I could have done in that time. And I don't know how long it took. I don't know if it actually got done in that hour. And she just didn't call me like she said she was going to. So that was a little bit frustrating. But we just like got the car and then drove over back to where Eli had parked the bike. And then we like got the kids in, went home and stuff. But like that was kind of annoying. And I really like, I put all of the registrations and inspections and stuff in my calendar so that I won't be like last minuting again. Hopefully. I mean, it'll probably still happen at some point, but at least it will be like easier. I feel like I just completely ranted. Also, like, I forgot to say that I took the kids to my last OB appointment, which was almost a month ago, because it was 3 weeks ago, because I'm about to go to my next OB appointment on this coming Monday. So, yeah, they didn't do too badly. What's wrong? They were very active, I will say. As soon as the midwife came in, they were like super quiet and like, oh, like I'm an angel and all that stuff. They were so cute, honestly. Like, I mean, they're good kids. They just have their moments, just like everybody, I feel like. Liam started saying this phrase the other day. So like I said, we were moving, so things are kind of getting out of hand. Like, I'm kind of trying to just like list stuff everywhere and get rid of stuff to make it easier for us on the move. And so we were doing that, and I was pulling out these boxes, and Liam saw a box and he was like, oh wow. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like it really like made my heart like pause for a second, because I was just like, did he just say that, or did I hear that, or whatever? And he said it so perfectly, guys. And I was just like, you have got to be joking me. And so then I tried to like say it again. Like, I was like, I pulled out my phone and I tried to like videotape him saying it. And then he said it like less enunciated. And I was just like, it's still so cool though. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Very nice. Like, he's still kind of saying it, but the first one was just like, oh wow. And it was crazy because I don't even know where he got that from. Like, but it was so cute because like I didn't say oh wow or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the videotape's gonna be like, you guys are gonna be like, oh, he wasn't actually saying that. Like, you're just one of those moms who wants to think that your kid is saying something, but he's truly saying gibberish. But honestly, if you heard the first time when he said it, you would know he said, oh wow, just saying. Oh yeah, okay. And then the kids now have this habit of like locking themselves in the room with me in there and trying to open the door, but they can't get out. And so every time Claymore tries to open the door after he's locked it himself, he like throws himself down on the ground, and then Liam tries to open the door and he is too short to reach the thing, so he's just like holding onto the door. So if Claymore was actually trying to pull it, he would be working against him. They're both trying to get out of the room, and then they just like give up and start wrestling, and then they remember, oh, we're locked in the room again, and then they get up and try to start doing it again. I don't know where like this came from, but they've done it like 4 times now, and Claymore is literally like always naked when he's trying to do this. If I put clothes on Clay, he will literally just rip them all off on his own. So if you see him naked in the videos, it's not because I haven't clothed him or like showered him or anything like that. It's literally because he just likes being naked. Stop, Clay. Both of them have now gotten into the habit of ripping off their diaper, whether there is poo in there, pee in there, whatever is in there. And so we really have to closely monitor them. And I mean, we were closely monitoring them before, so I thought, but it literally takes 2 seconds for them to rip off their diaper. Like the other day, Liam was walking and I was folding laundry. He walked into the room and he had no diaper on, just a shirt. And I had put pants on him and a diaper, and I was just like, oh my gosh, where is your diaper? So I ran into my room to get the diaper. And by the time I came back, he had like peed on the floor in his room. Like it literally took, I was literally running to go and get the diaper, and I came back and he peed on the ground already. And he was just looking at the pee like, oh. I honestly might adopt that whole duct tape around the diaper thing. I might end up doing it just in case. Por si acaso. Anyways, we also went to the pool. That was pretty fun also. We went to the pool with Eli, and then the boys and I went to the pool by ourselves, and I didn't videotape any of us going to the pool by ourselves because like I was the only one watching them, and that like is a lot of responsibility, so I didn't want to have like the camera out because something could have gone wrong just because I'm not as focused as I could have been. So I just videotaped when Eli was at the pool with me and the boys. Okay, so we're at the pool. Literally nobody's here. Not even the person to check us in, but the gate was open, so we're here. Okay, so they're all sunscreened and ready to go. It is so bright out here. It's like 10 a.m. We tried to come out here so it wouldn't be so bright, but it's super bright. What's what thing? Hmm? Come on, guys.
Put that thing out there for some people. It's like because it's so dirty.
Ugh. So you want to hop in? Come on. Liam, come on. Gotta hop in so you don't get sunburned. Even though you got... Alright, let me help you. Ooh. Do you like it? Clay definitely likes it. Oh, careful with the splashing. Alright. Oh, Eli found the net. He's turned into the beautiful lifeguard. Looking good, Elijah. What's wrong? What's wrong, Liam? Looks clean. Eli is really adamant about this whole pool cleaning thing. He's even cleaning the bigger pool over there. Look at this. Yeah, Claymore? No. Clay, no, no, no.
Kiddie pool is warmer. It's like it's more shallow. Sorry.
It was pretty fun. so I think I mentioned it in the last video that like I'm really like super craving pizza and sushi. So like the thing is, now I don't want anything to do with pizza. Like I'm sick of pizza. Like if I smell pizza, it makes me feel nauseous. And sushi I still really like, but I have to make it myself now because we went to pick up sushi, like a to-go order of sushi from like this sushi place, and it literally had like fish eggs in there. Like even though it was avocado rolls, there was like fish eggs mixed up in the rice, and also inside of the like wasabi, I think. Like they're tiny little orange things. I'm pretty sure they're fish eggs. And like when I called them to say, hey, like there are fish eggs in this, like, you know, can you please remake it or something like that, the lady had no idea what I was trying to explain to her, or she was acting like she didn't understand what I was saying. She just kept on saying, no, there's no fish eggs in avocado roll. And I was like, what I'm trying to tell you is that I just ordered 3 rolls of avocado sushi and there are fish eggs like in my rice and like my ginger and all that stuff. And she was like, what? Like, no fish eggs in there. You want to order one? And I was just like, it's okay, have a good day. And yeah, that was a real bummer. But anyways, so after that I kind of decided that I'm not gonna order sushi anymore and I'm just gonna like make it myself. So this week, or when we went grocery shopping, I got like, you know, like the seaweed, I have rice. Avocados were $100, oh my gosh. Avocados were $1.15, so I did not get those because I'm spoiled and I'm used to buying avocados for like 45 cents each now, 60 cents each. So I didn't get avocados, but I'm going to do like an asparagus roll or cucumber roll because I have those. So maybe carrot roll too, like with cooked carrots. Now I'm making myself hungry. Anyways, sushi is on the menu this week. Just saying. Oh yeah, and we just ordered a car seat. I'm talking a lot, oh my god. Okay, so we ordered a car seat. Like, I know that we said that we were going to be getting like a family vehicle, like a bigger family vehicle and stuff. But like that, oh thank you. Thank you. That is kind of like not something we want to do anymore because my mom has like a Honda Pilot and I was driving that around a little bit, and my comfort level driving a bigger car and like visibility, I don't know why people say like, you know, you can see so much more when you drive a big vehicle, but my blind spots are so much different. Like I just don't feel as comfortable driving a big car. And I know that with practice I will get there, but like I really know how to handle a small car. Like if something were to happen, I can like handle a smaller car better because I've been driving a small car all my life, like as far as like swerving or, you know, backing up really fast, or like, you know, like I can actually like drive really well forwards and backwards, faster, slow, like, you know, like I can see what's around me, and just like I'm just really used to the Subaru and to our other car, the Corolla. So I just feel more comfortable in the smaller car. So it's like if it's possible that we can keep the small car and fit all 3 car seats in the back, then that would be like super ideal, and Eli agrees with that. So we got a car seat and we're like praying. Liam is now big enough to sit in like one of those convertible car seats that it's like a, thank you. It's like a flip forward, flip back car seat. So he's gonna be sitting rear facing still because he's not the weight limit, and I like to keep him rear facing as long as possible. Thank you. But so we like put it to the test. We're like, please let this fit in the car. Okay, so right now we're going down to the car. The new car seat just came in. So we are going to see if the Subaru can house all 3 of these car seats so that we can have an idea of like when the baby gets here, if we're going to have to get smaller car seats or like what's gonna have to happen. So let's see. Okay, so all the car seats fit in the back of the Subaru, which is so awesome. Good job, husband. Look at them. Hold on, I'm coming over to the other side so we can see it easier. So little baby's gonna go here. Then we've got so little baby's gonna go here. Then bigger baby's gonna go there. And then biggest baby's gonna go there. So happy. Do you like your new car seat? Clay, none of that, please. Yeah, so we put all the car seats in the car and they all fit super well, so I'm really excited about it. Liam actually really likes his new car seat because I think he just has like a lot more space. We went skating again, and before we went skating, like the day before, I was going to go and drive the Subaru somewhere, but the Subaru was like dead. And I didn't know what caused it to die because like I just had no idea. We had no idea what was going on with it or anything. So the next day when we were going skating, like just before that, Mom came to give our car a jump. So we have the Corolla, but like I wouldn't jump the Subaru with the Corolla because it could hurt the Corolla. The Corolla is as old as I am, so just maybe I'm overthinking it, but I just feel like if I tried to jump the Subaru with the Corolla, it would like take all of its power. I don't know if the logic is like even there in that sentence, but I just felt like something bad could happen, so I didn't do that. I just waited for my mom to come, and she like jumped the Subaru, and then it was working and everything. And when we went skating, we came out after we were finished skating. The session is like a couple hours long. When we came out, the parking lights on the Subaru were still on, and we're like, that's why the battery died. And the weird thing about it is we never turn the Subaru lights on or off, like as far as like the front lights and stuff, because they turn off automatically when you turn off the car. So we were like trying to figure it out for the longest time, like what's the problem, why are they not turning off and all that stuff. So when we came home that night, we actually disconnected the battery from the Subaru, and we're like, we're just gonna take it to the mechanic tomorrow because I have no idea what's going on. So that night I YouTubed it and I found this video.
At some point in time, you've reached through the steering wheel to either reset the odometer or clean the gauges off, and you've tripped the parking light switch.
Which was super quick. It was like 25 seconds and showing me like exactly what the thing was, and I was like, I wonder if that's what it is. So sure enough, the next day I went down with the boys. Like Eli had already gone for work, so I got the boys ready. We ate breakfast and I took them downstairs, and I was like, I really wonder if this is what happened to the car. So this was the problem right here. So I looked at it, and yeah, that was exactly what it was. I just flipped it back, reconnected the battery, and then I took the boys out for a little bit for like a drive, just because like when the battery gets reconnected, it took a little bit to start it. Like it didn't start on the first one. I had to try it again. So I was like, I just want to run it a little bit to get the battery charged. So that worked out, and the Subaru is fine. And it was like a random like scare. And honestly, I remember exactly how that happened, how that parking thing got tripped. It was the last time Eli was driving the Subaru. He was telling me a story about how people come up and he'll see them with their phones like in this area, like right over where the speedometer is, and he put his hand through the steering wheel and was telling me about it. And I was like, I bet that is when that thing got like tripped. And then he like agreed with me. He was like, yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. So the car had been dead for a while. Like I just didn't know because I don't go out that much. Yeah, I'm glad that worked out okay, because I was like, I wonder how much this is gonna cost. Like whenever anything goes wrong with the car, I'm like, okay, so I hope it doesn't cost more than $1,000. Like it would be nice if it was less than $1,000. But yeah, that's just like my mindset. I'm just like, I wonder how much I'm going to have to allocate to this new, like, you know what I'm saying? So that is pretty much what we have been up to. Sorry for talking your head off. I just wanted to let you guys know everything that was going on, and hopefully that wasn't too much for you guys. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll see us in the next video as well. Bye! This is what my stomach looks like today!
Please don't forget to like and subscribe as well, and tap that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. More videos coming, so please stay tuned.